I am very excited to announce today's special guest speaker, James Schleicher, founder and president of IBB Inc., also known as Team IBB, where his goal is to help others further their personal and professional lives. In addition to being an inspirational speaker, James also happens to be a financial representative at Western and Southern Life. He is a graduate of Willoughby South High School and Notre Dame College and achieved an executive coaching certificate from Case Western Reserve University's Weatherhead School of Management. James is heavily involved in and supportive of the Lake County community. He has been a member of United Way of Lake County's Young Leaders since its inception 3 years ago. He is a board member for Lake Humane Society and a board member of the Milwaukee Scholarship Foundation. He is a member of Lake Communicators, Lakeland Foundation, Next Generation, the Mentor and Willoughby Western Lake County Chamber of Commerce, and Lake Kids Biz. James also inspires students on a regular basis as the track and field coach of Willoughby South High and the cross-country coach at the Willowick East Lake North High team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Schleicher.
I get the stopwatch going, and yes, I coach at North High School, South High School. So hey, if I can try and build a bridge there, we can do it. We can do it. So, but 3 years, 1 month, 14 days is exactly how much time has passed since I went from my first interaction as a volunteer, selling raffle tickets with a bucket, to being on this stage here with you today. So what I'm getting at is, if I can go from being the bucket guy to the speaker guy, so can you. So, and special thanks to Rich Harmon in the back. I literally knew no one, and he was like, hey James, you gotta meet so-and-so, they're great. Hey, you gotta meet so-and-so, they're great. Hey, and it's just like, it was amazing. And then also too, my mom right there, she walked around the corner, I was like, oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So, what I realized though, everyone in this room is who you want to know if you want to get things done. So thank you for everything you do. And special thanks to the Logie family. Matt was good to me and my brothers long before there was an award to win, long before there was anything attached to that. So thank you very, very much. It's every time I see his plaque hanging in United Way, it really it makes me feel like I can do something special too. So thank you. Moving on, this is IBBJJ, IBB baby. But I will say thank you to the military. I don't want to take this out, I can't do this, all right. Military, police, fire, everybody that protects us and allows us to do all the things we take for granted. Allows us to gather here today. All the employee campaign managers, the United Way team, please give yourselves a round of applause. All right. We are nothing without you, and also my family. In the IBB community, you've embraced us, you've embraced our cause, and it's we're only getting started, which is fun. So, all right, today's about you. You are the all-star superstars, or if you're like me and Gary, who are big Batman nerds, you're the vigilante of Lake County. You can make the difference. And also, too, when I'm talking about the best people that you want to know are already in this room, leaders need other leaders. Leadership is lonely. Leadership is extremely, extremely difficult. And, if you don't know someone at your table, at the table next to you, get a card, grab coffee, grab lunch, whatever, build a bridge. Infinite happiness, so that's what I'm going to kind of be intertwining in here, because you're already successful, and I achieved success. I checked that box, but I was the most miserable person alive. But Tony Robbins said success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure, so I want you to remember that, keep that in mind as we're talking. So one more goal. So my goal is that you take one idea and put it into action. And you think of one person and help them put those ideas into action. That's what I want the Lake County United Way ripple effect to be from today. My personal ripple effect, and I owe it all to my family, sit at that table, was always love others. Always. Always work insanely hard. You can't just work hard, you gotta work insanely hard. But those two things, and then lastly, what it took me a long time to do was actually take pride. Because it takes a long time for those two things to finally pay off. So, me here today, I feel like loving others always, working insanely hard always, and finally taking pride in it, that's why I'm here. But this was a decade in the making. So thank you again for having me here, but take those three things, they will not steer you wrong. JJ again, so all right, everybody repeat after me. I can, and I will, help one more person, take action, and find happiness. All right. So who am I? Now that I've been up here, I'm a punk kid from Lake County, forever, represent. So, but I'm up here because of cotton fields and coal mines. My grandma over there, the hardest working person, the most loving person ever. I got my Tennessee socks. I got my grandma socks. But she wanted a better life. My grandfather wanted a better life. My grandfather worked in the coal mines. Grandma was picking cotton. Came to the land of opportunity, Lake County, Ohio. So stop dreaming about what better lives are out there. You're here. Anything you will ever need ever is here. I was homeschooled till 7th grade. That's why I'm so special. Two things Mom and Dad drove home, the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. And also a line from Bambi, because I got 3 younger brothers and we didn't talk nice to each other all the time. Like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all the time. Graduated Wilby South. One thing I learned is tell me I can't and I will. So think of someone who told you you couldn't be successful, you couldn't accomplish, you couldn't make a difference in Lake County or at work, in your family. Embrace that. Let that be the fuel to get things done. Notre Dame College, it was scary. I left Lake County. But I went there on a track scholarship. And everything fell apart. My dream, I was going to be a national qualifier. I was going to start a national qualifying team. But then I messed up my hip, and then I was left with nothing. So that I'm very lucky to have become a lifelong learner because there was nothing else to do. Expect success, but understand failure. If you're not failing a lot, then you can't expect to succeed a little. Oh yeah, and shout out to Graham again. So I got my double major, double minor, and no job. Awesome. So I had $18 to my name, 50 grand student loan debt. I had a 98 Pontiac Grand Am SE, cracked windshield, rusted out bottom. When it would rain, it'd be like Lake Erie in my car. And when I first started in business, I would break down in potential clients' driveways. It's awesome. They never called back. I don't get it. But Grandma said, why don't you move into my basement, give yourself a chance to be a success and build your business. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Success without this is what I really, really want to get across to you. I've been obsessed with success my entire life. Obsessed. So, went to college, got the degree, got the career going. I'm successful on paper. My business card says I'm successful. But I felt miserable. When I got promoted, I was a year today, got promoted to management. I had 7 people working for me. Again, on paper, the dream. But I was having chest pains, and I was like having little mini panic attacks, and just kind of, it was bad. I'm like, this is success, count me out. They weren't kidding, being a big kid sucks. So there was another leader that was like, oh wait, yeah, you got the chest pain stuff? I'm like, yeah. It's like they do like the heart rate monitor thing over the weekend. I'm like, yeah. They make you do the stress test thing. I'm like, yeah, that's next week. It's like, oh yeah, you do that, they say you're fine, and then you'll be on meds like the rest of us. I was like, meds like the rest of us? Like, so to me, I was like, I want to be happy. Like, I want to be happy again. And so, the seatbelt. This was my aha moment of something has to change. So, I was in Big Turtle 1, Big Turtle Uno, driving out to the office, just another day, in the career success world. And I realized I didn't have my seatbelt on. And mom, dad, grandma, very, very great parents, grandparents, like, always wear your seatbelt. And I was like, no, I don't have my seatbelt on. And I went to reach for it, and I stopped. And the first thing that popped in my mind was, would it be so bad to die today? Sorry, I didn't tell you guys that. But I spent the rest of the drive justifying in my mind, well, Dad would miss me, Mom would miss me, Grandma would miss me, my brothers would miss me. But they're strong. They're stronger than me. They're happier than me. They're tougher than me. They'll get over it. It's just me. It's just me. So I was very, very lucky that things turned around. That and I'll be honest, I didn't put my seatbelt back on. So, sorry, Joe, stop being disappointed in me. What I'm getting at, my career said I was successful. My business card said I was successful. My life was a failure. Until this man right here, Greg DeVan, I call it the Greg DeVan effect for infinite happiness. I like to say we're BFF forever. I'm not sure if he'd approve, but that's his wedding in December. But I owe him a lot. United Way Leaders effect. Because Greg DeVan's like, James, you gotta check out United Way. I'm like, United Way, man, I don't have time, I'm too busy. I'm too busy being successful, man. I can't give back. All right? Don't try and find more time, just make time. United Way is the central hub for happiness and giving back in Lake County. Power of One Day. So I go to the thing, again, terrible day at work, the worst day ever. I want to go home, I want to curl up in the ball and die. And Greg DeVan calls me about a half hour before the United Way Young Leaders event. He's like, James, you coming? I'm like, ah, yes, I'll go. And I was so mad the whole time. Apparently I talked to myself in the car a lot, so I'm like, so I get there, and it was such a nice change, where it wasn't about complaining about this, worrying about that, who cares about this. It was, we are gonna make a difference. We're gonna change things. I remember I was driving home. Again, I talked to myself in the car a lot. And it was 306 and Eagle Road at that light. And I stopped. And I felt like this wave of happiness, like a tidal wave of happiness and joy come over me. And I was like, this is what it's all about. This, all of you here, this is what it's about. Power of One Goal. Joel, my man, raise your hand. You always try to hide from credit. Shows up to a board meeting, we just formed, nobody really knows anybody. He's like, let's do a golf outing. Trust me, it'll work. I had a heart, I'm like, oh no, this can be so stressful too, okay. But we did it, and that's something that I'm hoping all of you will be there in the fall, and it's a great experience. But we're giving away tens of thousands of dollars, all because someone had an idea and put it into action. Power of One Word, young leaders. We stopped worrying about young, and we started focusing on leader. Leadership does not have an age requirement. So stop waiting to graduate. Stop waiting to get this degree, get that degree. Stop waiting for that promotion to start acting like a CEO of your own life. Sorry, I'm getting fired up. All right. Power of One. So the flight. So everybody's like, what's IBB? What's IBB? IBB, again, one idea put into action. We missed the flight we're supposed to be on, coming back from Houston. It's a great weekend. I decided I was going to marry Erica. So personally, best weekend ever, best choice, best life decision ever. But professionally, it was the most impactful experience ever because I met Constantine Howley, he was coming back from the NBA All-Star weekend. And again, all random seating, shouldn't have been in that flight. Started talking with him. He's like, yeah, I do branding for LeBron James. I'm like, what? I do branding for Nike, no big deal. I'm like, what? He's like, what's your brand? What is a brand? So, again, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your heart. When someone's talking to you, and you feel like that is something special. This person is someone special. I didn't have really anything to offer him. I definitely couldn't afford him. I said, can I please buy you the most expensive dinner you've ever had? Can I please buy you soda pops, coffee, whatever? Teach me. Constantly ask others, teach me. And if it's the right person, they'll do it. And if it's the wrong person, they won't. And they'll have saved you a whole bunch of struggle and time. Ooh, sorry about that. So my 3 pillars for IBB: life, love, and legacy. Life, always be representing for what drives you. You have to constantly remind yourself why you do what you do. But more importantly, who you are. And who the you are is the only you'll ever need. I stopped trying to be the industry drone. I stopped trying to be the robot for success. Because I put James Schleicher away. I hid the punk kid from Willoughby away. Because James Schleicher is not successful. James Schleicher is not a leader. No one will take him seriously. But understand, we get it wrong. We get it backwards all the time. You're the only person you need to succeed. Love. We have a lot of people say, like, why are you guys up at 4 a.m.? I ask myself that all the time. But what was told to us, by someone who was a CEO, Fortune 500 company, it's like, teach me, why do you get up at 4 a.m.? How do you? And I was expecting some career advice, some business, blah, 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 blah. But his comment to me was, my family doesn't miss me when they're sleeping. So that to me was finally, that's what I needed to get up at 4 a.m. Because it's not about success. It's not about business. It's not about career. It's about your love. Who do you love? Who can you be there for when you get all the work you need to get done while they're sleeping? Legacy. Matt Loewy's perfect example. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Every choice you make determines your legacy. And legacy is over everything. One we preach in, we just published a book, that's cool, but one of the people said, like, you say you have a 50-year life plan. Well, I'm 76 years old. I don't have time for a life plan. That life plan is not your life plan, it's your legacy. So if you're, whatever age you are, first off, you might not have another 50 years. But if you do, you will accomplish everything you ever thought possible. If you don't have your legacy in mind, then the tough decisions will always be tough. But when you have your legacy in mind, the hardest decisions get really easy, really fast. This is John C. Maxwell. I figured I'd quote a real person, real speaker, but he talks about being a pinnacle person. People follow you because of who you are and what you represent. So embrace Lake County, embrace United Way. Let that be your big Batman nerd, let that be your bat signal. Okay, every day you wake up, you represent for your loved ones, you represent for your legacy, and you represent for United Way and Lake County. So, my challenge to you in closing is, who should be here? Who is your James Schleicher that you're going to be the Greg DeVan for? Be the Greg DeVan for your James Schleicher. Help someone find infant habits, because again, you don't know where they are internally. You have no idea what they're going through. But you know that coming here, being an advocate for United Way and Lake County is the best thing ever. Success. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the poem was hanging in my grandfather's office. Grandma let me steal it after he passed away. So he was success to me. And the closing line, we put him on the table for you to take out as a little reminder. To know one life has breathed easier because you lived. This is to have succeeded. So my challenge, my fellow leaders, get out, find one person, and make their life easier because you lived. want to hear about your journey. We want to hear about your awesomeness and your undying legacy for your loved ones, for yourself, and for United Way of Lake County. We love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. I'm done. Thank you.
James, thank you so much. You're an inspiration, and best of luck to you in achieving much continued success while living your passion. As a token of appreciation, please accept this gift for being here with us today.
I don't get awards, I'm sorry.